What's up, Who That Nation? It's your boy J Live back for another one, you dig? Just wanted to address my people out there in the Who That Nation. I know we feeling a little down. You know, there's a lot of questions with the Saints. Because, you know, just to look back in hindsight, who the fuck did we beat this year? Yeah, we had some close games, but who the fuck did we beat? Quarterback-wise, we lost against Bradford. We lost against Brady. We won against Tyrod Taylor, Hundley from Green Bay, Trubisky from Chicago, Cam Newton being Cam Newton. You know, I mean, just looking at the quarterbacks that we played, it's not an impressive resume. And every time we go against a quarterback that can sling that rock, the Saints show their ugly head. Now, let's not go crazy, Who That Nation. I mean, fuck, we are a strong team, especially when we're at 100%. Right now, we're not at 100%. We all know what happened yesterday. We didn't have Ken Crawley. We didn't have Lattimore. We had to rely on all these other motherfucking players. That just was ridiculous. And we knew what we was in store for. If you a Saints fan and you truly been following this year, you know what you was in store for. So, for the Who That Nation to be, you know, scared right now, so to speak, and you got a reason too. I mean, we need to look at what's going on, man. We got 4 out of the next 5 games are divisional games. We got 2 against Atlanta, 1 against Carolina next week. And then we got 1 against the Bucks. Now, the Saints, Carolina, and Atlanta all are peaking at the right time. The only thing that the NFC has going for it, as far as the NFC South, all 3 teams won't be in the playoffs, is that they got to play each other. You know? And all those teams are hot right now. Atlanta don't find themselves again, dog. They don't find themselves, you heard me? So, Carolina playing good ball all around, football, which keeps them in games. Last against the Jets, they should have lost, but I'm not sold on Carolina. One thing about Drew Brees, that defense may be good, but that's the only good defense. You know, normally when Drew Brees plays a good defense, you see the struggles. You know what I mean? They normally got a line that's getting after Drew. Drew don't have time to sit back there and dissect the defense. And it's normally just a bad situation for Drew Brees. But for some reason, when we play Carolina, and they're always the top defense. When we play Carolina, they look like an average defense. And it really just stems upon this. If we don't get at least one of our cornerbacks back, it's going to be a long day, Who That Nation. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Lattimore. It's kind of hush-hush. But the writing's on the wall also. You know what I mean? Because they did go out there and get a cornerback, which makes you worry. As soon as Lattimore went down, they went out there and started shopping for cornerbacks, which makes you think, how long is Lattimore going to be out? Now, the Saints need to weather this storm. And when I truly think that we can weather the storm, but we have to get Ken Crawley back on the field. I didn't even know Ken Crawley was hurt. You know what I mean? That was terrible to hear. I didn't know he got hurt after the game. So, no, there's a lot to think about right now. There's a lot to think about. And that loss to Okafor, Who That Nation, was serious. Let me tell you, we're not the same team when we don't have Cam Jordan, Okafor, or at least someone that can rush the passer, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Someone that can rush the passer, and we have 2 shut-down cornerbacks. If you look at the success that we were having success because our cornerbacks were covering. We're able to just leave Marshawn Lattimore for the most part in a man scheme, and we can just worry about everything else. He's going to lock down his man. That's the luxury that Lattimore gives you. as well as having a pass rush that's getting to the quarterback where he don't have all day to go through his number 2 and number 3 option. You know, normally with Cam Jordan, Okafor, and Lattimore and Crawley on the outside, because they're holding their man in good coverage and the line is getting after it, once he gets to 1, 2, he's looking for 3, boom, he's getting hit. He's getting hit. They're covered. They're covered out there. Okay, so that's what made us who we are. That's what made us who we are. You know what I mean? So we're going to have to step this shit up, man. We're going to have to step this shit up. The defense going to have to weather the storm. Because I'm telling you, these next couple weeks is going to decide whether we go to the playoffs or we don't. You know what I mean? So we're going to have to buckle down, Who Dat Nation. We're going to have to find an answer for what's going on. And I truly believe, see how we're not getting any pressure on that right side again? Which is a definite problem. You know who needs to be activated and playing? Implemented in the Saints' defensive game plan. My boy, Al-Quadin Muhammad. I'm telling you, you get that boy snaps. Give that man some fucking snaps. Hendrickson isn't as athletic as Al-Quadin. They're sleeping on that boy. Remember that boy for preseason. And yeah, some people only argument you got is that maybe he was going against the number 2s and number 3s. But that boy produced every fucking game with consistent pressure. Consistent pressure. He got a sack every fucking game. I think he finished the preseason with 5 sacks. You know what I mean? Why are we sleeping on that, Who Dat Nation? Especially now that Okafor is out. That boy needs to get his feet wet. Because I'm telling you, when you ask that boy to pin his ears back and simply rush that quarterback, he's something special. He is something special. That boy got a bull rush. That boy got a quick first step. He sets up the tackles. Like I saw one play where he went outside and all his body language was like he was just going to do a normal outside rush. You know what I mean? Trying to get to the quarterback. But as soon as he took that hard step outside, he did a hard spin move to the inside. It was Dwight Freeney. Like it was great. We don't see that. Bruh, I'm telling you, the boy got a plethora of pass rushing. I think each one of his sacks, he had an effort sack, he had a technique sack, he had a spin move sack, he had a bull rush sack. Like the dude had all kind of pressure. He has a plethora of pass rushing moves. I'm telling you, Who Dat Nation, we need to start getting this boy involved. That'll be the answer. I truly believe one of our cornerbacks are going to come back for this game, which is definitely something that we need. So Who Dat Nation, hold your fucking head up. We in this bitch. We ain't going nowhere. We ready. We ready. But it is one of those years where the stars and the moon have to align just right. Like, we have to be put in place. Our players, our starters have to be on the field for us to be a contender. It's your boy J Live, you heard me? I'm out.